Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video is episode 21 of the watch pile, and we've got 5 picks this week. Before I get into the picks, I will say Roy also picked one. He chose The Right Stuff, but I've messaged him privately because it's a over 3-hour film and I don't want it to get picked and then I watch 2 hours or so of it, fall asleep, and then I won't get a chance to pick it up again till Friday evening, which would then delay this video going out. So I said to him, I will watch it, I'll give it a watch on Saturday and do it in my weekly watches, so that way it does still get watched. So I've excluded Roy's pick, he's happy with that. I asked him if he wanted to pick another one, he said don't worry, so thought I'd say that first. So yep, let's get on to the picks. First up was Giz's pick of the week. I did say to Giz I was going to hold off on this one, but as there was only 4 others, I put it in, and that's the first Young Guns. The reason I was going to hold off is because me and Sam were planning on doing a watch along at some point, because neither of us have seen this film, but there's plenty of other films that me and Sam could do watch alongs on, and it's one that I've been quite keen to watch for a while. Do love a good western, got a good cast as well, both of them have great cast. So yeah, that's the first pick from Giz. Next up's Paul's pick, and Paul picked Dark Water, which I believe is a remake of a Japanese film from the early noughties, or Korean, one of the two. This one's Jennifer Connelly's, came out in 2005. This one goes for quite a bit of money now. I think I paid from CX25 for this, but I think Paul was saying it goes for quite a bit more now. So it's one of those that if I watch and I don't get on with, I know I'll be making my money back on it. So I don't feel like I've lost anything, because I don't really know too much. But I love these like early noughties, mid noughties touchstone films. So I could really like this, and it's a Walter Salles film as well. Pete Postlethwaite, Tim Roth, as I said, Jennifer Connelly, music by Angelo Badalamenti, who did all of David Lynch's films. So yeah, could be a good one, that one. Next up is Ash's pick, and Ash chosen one that's right up my street, Robot and Frank, which I did show in my pickups this week that I got delivered. Yeah, love the whole cast in this. Frank Langella, James Marsden, Liv Tyler, Susan Sarandon. Just sounds like a really nice, easy to watch film. So yeah, that's a good pick from Ash. Then Kenny chose Still Sealed, De Palma's Body Double. Only one I know in this is Melanie Griffith. Music by Pino Donaggio though. Good composer. Like I said, it's a De Palma film. He also wrote the story for this. So yeah, but I don't really know anything about it because with Indicator they don't tell you anything, and I got this in a 2 for 15, so it was a bit of a blind buy, that one. And last but by no means least, one that was chosen last time we were on Shelf 3 and not picked. Last time I think 3 people chose this one, and Stuart's chosen it again, so hopefully this time Stuart, this one will get picked. It is Enter the Dragon though. It's supposed to be a Stone Cold 70s classic with Bruce Lee. Not seen any Bruce Lee films, but I think this is the best one to start on from what I hear. So yeah, that is Enter the Dragon. So I'm going to take the wrapper off of this, and then other than that, just got to take the slip off of Robot and Frank, and they're all Blu-rays this week, so I don't need to get any substitutes. Nice and straightforward. We'll get picking. Because it is only 6:30, if the first film I put on is an hour and a half, that means it's going to finish at about 8. I will watch another one and then I'll talk about 2, but it depends what gets picked. We'll find out in a minute. I think they're all, to be honest, I'm just going to quickly look. I know this one's just under 2 hours. That's just over an hour and 40. That's just under an hour and a half. That's just over an hour and a half. That's just over it. So yeah, basically, if I get any of these on now, it's likely that I'll be able to put another one on. So you may see 2 being reviewed. So let's take the slip cover off of that one, move them, and let's give them a good shuffle. Shuffle. We're gonna go for this one, and it is, there you go, Stuart, Enter the Dragon. I didn't look, I promise, touch wood, I did not look. That was just pure luck. I think that was fate. So yeah, I'm going to watch this one, and I am also going to watch Robot on Frank, because that's the next shortest one, so I can pretty much guarantee I'll be able to get both of those watched. So I will watch these two. I don't do it very often, but because I've got in so early, got nothing else to do, so I'll get cracked on, be able to watch both of these. And then there's only 3 plus Roy's outstanding, so I'm not too far behind then. And I am catching up on all the ones that I wanted to watch, so I'll be getting back to the watch pile picks again that I've obviously missed soon. There's only 3 left on shelf 1 now, because I've been watching some as and when. But yeah, I'll start off with Enter the Dragon, give that a watch. Then I'm going to put on Robot on Frank, give that a watch, and I'll come back to you and let you know my thoughts on both of these films afterwards. So I'm going to get cracking on with it, put Enter the Dragon on, and I'll be back in a bit. So I just got done watching, well, I say just done, I watched Enter the Dragon last night, I shall say. I'll tag this on after the last part. I did start Robot on Frank, but now I don't have enough time to finish it. So I won't be talking about that in this video. It will just be the one, but I will finish it before the weekly watches, obviously. So you will see my thoughts on that on Sunday in the weekly watches episode. But Enter the Dragon, we'll talk about this one, as this was the main one that was picked anyway. Really enjoyed this. Definitely a classic film. It's not one that I'd go back to very often, but I appreciate how good it is of a film. Bruce Lee was awesome. It had some awesome like action, karate, kung fu things, like scenes in it, obviously choreographed by Bruce Lee himself. And yes, iconic's a word that gets thrown around too much, I think, but this is definitely an iconic film from the 70s. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Bruce is on top form. I'm sure most of the people have seen Enter the Dragon, so I don't need to go into what it's about. You can kind of, you know what you're expecting, I guess, with a Bruce Lee film. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Enter the Dragon. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep this short because I've got to have my tea and then I'm off to the cinema to see F1. So this will get uploaded tomorrow now, I'd imagine. Thursday, that is. So a bit later this week, apologies, but at least I got it done. We are back on to shelf number 1. So flipping the camera around, pull this out. So we have there. So yeah, we got all of those. I'll put them back. Then we have this 3 set there. You can see Kes is excluded because I'm watching that with Sam and Roy tomorrow, so that's excluded this week. 48 hours is excluded. It's just another 48 hours. Free Fire is a rewatch. Going down here. Trying to be careful I don't miss anything. Nocturnal Animals is a rewatch. Mordecai is a rewatch. Go down here. The Gunman's a rewatch. Yep, and then we got. Careful. All of these. I don't think any of them are rewatches. Nope, none of them are rewatches. Try and get that back like that. There we go. Your choices for next week's episode. So let me know down in the comments below what film you want me to pick for you for next week to go into the draw to get picked out. Like I said, I will definitely get the rest of Robot on Frank watched. Won't be this evening because it'll be too late by the time I get back. But possibly tomorrow before we start our watch along, I'll finish that. So yep, so that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on Enter the Dragon if you have indeed seen it down below in the comments. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded to the channel. Comment down below anything and everything. As you know, I always take the time to get back to anyone that leaves me a comment because I really do appreciate it. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.